What's up, y'all? It's been a minute, right? It has been a minute. And for those who are just joining me, my name is Melissa Renee. And this is Being Bella Minded. Hopefully you caught the first vlog where I was just introducing why I was doing this and the purpose of this. And I've been MIA for a while. I've been gone for a minute. I hadn't been vlogging. I think the last vlog I did was just kind of quickly tell y'all about the fact that I got my dental surgery done, had 6 teeth removed and all of that, and was just correlating that with just kind of like understanding how I haven't been taking care of myself like I should. And yeah, that surgery was kicking my behind, but I'm back now. Okay, this is probably 7 days, no, this is probably 8 days post me getting dental surgery, only to find out, y'all, I got a wisdom tooth coming in, 2 in the back, that got my whole back swollen, and it's killing me. And I thought it was still the surgery, but I was like, nah, what is this? And I reached back there and felt like I could feel like a tooth trying to break through. So I asked my husband to look. He was like, yeah, it do look like a little tooth, like kind of like in the back trying to come in, like a piece of a tooth. So I might have to call them back, y'all, and yeah, have to call them back to see what they can do about this, hopefully, I have enough room to talk because I haven't cleared my card off yet, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm glad y'all joined me with another episode of Being Bella Minded. But the course of this 8 days, like, I've got, like, it's been a lot. Okay, I've been emotionally going through a lot of stuff, mentally going through a lot of stuff. I tend to get that way, I feel like when I'm like, I got surgery and I just had an epiphany and I have to sit still, like when I had my breast augmentation, I had to kind of sit there, and I went through this like mental like depression, and it wasn't so much of the pain, but it was just the fact that I just had to lay there, and I had to lay on my back, and it just like I couldn't really do too much. And like the first couple of days for me, I'm fine, but then it's like I want to jump back and be to my old self and just throw myself back in the game. And I'm realizing that that's why I get so melancholy during like surgeries and stuff, because I have to like sit down. Okay. And speaking of that, like, it's so funny because today, I drank my coffee. I was like, okay, I'm feeling, up to it today. I'm about to get up, clean up, do a couple of things around the house, preparing for Christmas so I can, cook my Christmas meal, and, already have like usher out some old things, old packed up stuff from, 2023 on back that I need to get rid of, like just decluttering and just getting rid of things and just cleaning things, just wanting to bring in the new year, like bringing the new year fresh, not having any baggage. And I saw this video, and I want to say, I'm trying to remember if I go to my history. I saw this video and it just stood out to me, and Spirit was like, click on this video and watch this video, because like I was going through it, like even early this morning, like 1 something in the morning, I just woke up out of my sleep it wasn't like a sudden wake up. It was a sudden wake up, but it wasn't like, you know, like if you have a nightmare and you just like like wake up like that. It was kind of like I just woke up. You know, it was just like woke up. You know, my son, I realized I woke up, tried to go back to sleep. My son's TV was loud, went in there, told him to turn down his TV, and went back to lay down. And I just was feeling very unsettled. And I don't know if it was because what I'm going through with my son, that's a whole different subject, because I'm dealing with a teenage son right now, and it was weighing on me. And I don't know if it was that. I don't know what all was going on. But I was like, I can't go to sleep. I wasn't settled. I wasn't relaxed trying to go to sleep. I was kind of like anxious. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do some meditation. And this time I was like, I want to do some meditation, like Vipassana, just laying down, just, you know, hands to my side, open palm, laying down flat on my back. And I did that, and I meditated for like 20 minutes, and it was definitely what I needed. Like, you know, at first it was a little rocky getting started, but eventually it did exactly what it needed, and I went back to sleep. I ended up doing like 20 minutes, got up, went into bed, immediately just like went back to sleep. And so I woke up this morning getting my kids ready for school and everything, and that was cool. And like I said, I started cleaning up and stuff, and then I came into this video that that stood out, and it was like Spirit was like, listen to this video, and it said your isolation saved your life. So that's what kind of like brought it to my attention. Like it said, your isolation saved your life, and it's a video on YouTube. Go check her out. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Like, I don't know, it's Shavi Zane, but I think it's Shavi Zane Tarot Investigator. But I have it. How I spell will be down there. Y'all could go look it up for yourself and check her out. But it's like a 20-minute video. And when I tell you the things that she was hitting on and speaking on, it was as if I was led there. Like I was led there to hear what she was talking about being in isolation, like you feeling like you alone, you feeling like you had to separate yourself from people, from certain family members, from friends, like, and you sitting here and you just don't understand why. And she was like, because it's a calling on you. And she was like, and you need to be isolated so you can heal and really get an understanding that the people that you had around you, surrounding you, benefited more from you being unhealed than you being healed. And if y'all understand what I've been going through for the past year, like from 2022, the end of 2022 to the end of 2023 has definitely been challenging, to say the least. And I see a lot of people have been challenged, and I don't want to look at it like, oh, it was just rough, this is, 2023 beating up on me. And it's a lot of people, I see where they're just like, this is just horrible, 2023 has been horrible, I hope 2024 has been great. But my thing is, I feel like we definitely have to look at things from an understanding so that we don't fall victim to the same stuff again. So I don't want to look at 2023 like it's just been beating up on me and it was a horrible year. I want to look at 2023 like 2023 kind of prepared me to see, or not even prepared me, but yeah, in a sense prepared me. But it also allowed me to see what I was made of. It allowed me to see what I was made of. It allowed me to have to face the things about myself and I've come to many self-revelations this year about the things about me in 2023. I've come through many self-revelations this year about my struggles and my insecurities and the things I need to heal from and the things that I need to get through, because it was even one moment I was struggling so bad the past week or two, and I was struggling so bad that I just had to like, just please tell me, like, why do I feel so heavy and so burdened? Like, I had to cut some people off in my life, and I'm not going to say their names, and I'm not, because I don't want this to be about them, and I don't want this to be a way for them to be able to make this about them. This is about me. But I had to cut some people off in my life, and I thought, okay, I cut some people off, so okay, that baggage is shed, I can move on. But the problem is my mentality was still back there with the people that I cut off. It was still back there. And I came to the understanding when I meditated and I prayed to the Most High, and I said, just tell me what this feeling is that's over me. And he told me, he said, you are still in the mentality to feel as if you did something wrong. You feel like putting yourself first and needing time to isolate yourself and to work on the things that you need to work on. You feel wrong by that. You feel like you did something wrong. And it's because you've been conditioned this way. So I had this whole revelation, and it didn't come instantly when I meditated and I prayed. It wasn't like, boom, the answer was there. But the answer eventually came. It was like a light bulb came on. And I realized that I've been conditioned since I've been born to feel like I had to be strong in my brokenness. Like I had to allow people to mistreat me, put their baggage on me, project their insecurities and their lack of emotional intelligence on me, and I had to take it. I had to take it because I was conditioned and raised to not stand up for myself. I was conditioned to get over it. Get over it. Stop being whiny. Stop being sensitive. Get over it. So while people mistreated me, I had to learn how to get over it. Whereas I had to be conscious about the way I treated other people. I had to be conscious the way I spoke, the way I said certain things, because at any time I did speak up for myself, then I came off being, it was me, I was the villain. Oh, you act like Tammy, Tammy Roman, which is not a shade. I like Tammy. You act like Tammy. Oh, you're so opinionated. Oh, you so judgmental. Oh, you so this. So it's like I could never stand up for myself because I was always beaten down or made to silence myself. I was never heard about the way I stood up. I was never heard when I tried to stand up for myself to tell people how I felt and how people treated me. So once I understood that, like, oh man, like, dang, like, I'm still stuck in that spot. And once I realized that, it just alleviated so much from me. It was like, it was a sigh of relief. Like I couldn't, I was like, okay, cool. But and I felt better that day. I felt better after that. But then, like I said, last night, it kind of like a feeling again, that feeling. It was like, and this feeling wasn't so much heavy. It was just like I didn't feel grounded. I didn't feel rooted. I just felt like I'm just out here, like, what's going on? And when I looked at that video, Your Isolation Saved Your Life, it really, I'm thankful that I was led to watch that, because it also brought on a thought process for me. Like, I'm trying to jump out here. I'm rebranding. I'm trying to rebrand Bella Minded. I'm trying to, do things, excuse me, y'all, my sinuses, and doing my yoga and eating correctly, doing my juices and my smoothies and drinking my teas. Like, I'm gonna kind of focus on, well, not kind of, I'm going to focus on that more. And just overall focus on me internally and having my mindset internally, so that can just pour into Bella Minded and Bella Minded Apothecary. And not force things. Allow things to unravel the way they're supposed, or allow things to reveal the way they're supposed to reveal. And I feel like I'm not doing that. So that's kind of the update of what's going on. Like, I'm understanding, like, I need to use this time to just kind of focus inward and still do, because it's like gaining that perspective. It's like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing with my blog, Bella Minded. It's just a lot of epiphanies that have come, and I'm so grateful and so thankful. And like, even right now, I want to just jump on and just like put it out there, but it's like my spiritual guys around me, like, nah, we're not putting that out. We're gonna work it. We're gonna use this to heal. We're gonna use this to grow. All of this stuff. That's why by the time y'all see this, it's going to be 2024, because I'm not putting this out right now. I'm not. So, it's I just want people to know that chapters ending is not a bad thing. It's always emotional to say goodbye. It's always emotional to say goodbye to people. And you never know. You and these people paths may come around again, and it may not. These people may be just as better off without you in their lives as much as you will benefit from them not being in your lives no longer. So I don't want people to think that, having to move on from people is a bad thing. And even the people that I had to move on from, like, I don't wish no malice towards them. I have no issues towards them. There's still genuinely love in my heart, because I recognize, the times that we did have, and they've taught me things. They've taught me things, whether they realize it or not. And I appreciate the things that I was taught and the things that I understood. I also want people to know, like, don't look at challenges as you getting beat up on. It feels like that, it feels that way, but if you change the way you view things, it could definitely be helpful and instrumental in the way that you kind of embrace it and the way you're able to channel it and use it. So don't feel like the challenges you had to face in 2023 was beating up on you. No, they were just preparing you. They were building you up, preparing you to be able to come out on the other end, like a phoenix rising. Like, this is what 2023 was. So everything you had to experience, it was for a reason. Everything you had to experience was for a reason. So don't forget that. And understand that, like, okay, it was for a reason. Like, that's okay. This is going to be so beneficial to me going into 2024. Because 2024 is about our blessings, our abundance. It's about reaping the benefits of having to go through what we went through in 2023 and behind, you know. So, but you know, that's all I wanted to say. You know, I kind of feel like some candle making today since I got that off, you know, and I'm gonna tell y'all, like, this is very therapeutic for me. Writing is very therapeutic for me at this moment. Like, I'm understanding that this is needed right now, and I think I was so reluctant because I just didn't want to feel like I was hurting other people and I was, you know, making other people feel a certain way and being selfish to not think that, you know, other people may feel a way about me putting this stuff out here. But I had to come to the understanding that, you know, they got a story to tell. So whatever they want to tell, how they want to tell it, that don't have nothing to do with me. And I can't take away their experience and their truth as meaning the way they see it and they received it. That's it. So I have to tell mine, and I have to give the experience that I got, and this is what I need to do. As much as I was trying not to do it, I feel like Spirit's like, the Most High is like, you gonna do it. You gonna do it whether you like it or not. But anyways, y'all, you know, it's another episode of Being Bella Minded. You know, just let me know, like, what are some of the challenges and the things that you learned from 2023? Like, what things have you learnred? And check out that video, Your Isolation Saved Your Life, by Shavi Zane, Tarot Investigator. Sorry, y'all, I'm in the process of washing clothes. But tell me what y'all think about that, and go check her out, because her video really helped me. So I love y'all. Peace and blessings. It's your girl Melissa Reed Day, and I'll see y'all on the flip side. Bye.